Hi there. Today I'm going to talk about clearing your space. And so, what I mean by that is, as we know, everything is energy. I've spoken about this before. So, within our home, for example, the energy of our home is going to be determined by the energy that we're in, or the energy that our visitors are in that come to our home, or our animals, or any other energy that comes in will affect the energy of that space. And so I find it really beneficial, especially because I work from home as well and I'm having clients come here. So there are a lot of different people coming and going. I find it really necessary to clear the space in my home just to make sure that it's in an uplifted, good energy, a positive energy at all times. So I feel that is really important for everybody, whether you're doing energy work from home or whether you're just someone who wants to be in an uplifted, positive state of being. The energy that you're in each moment will really determine that. So I've got a couple of things here just to show you what I do. So not every day, it depends if I have clients that day or who's been here or where I've been or what's been going on, but I will generally on most days, I would say at some point I will grab my smudge stick. So this is a small smudge stick if you haven't seen one before, and it's Californian white sage. This is a big one. So they come in all different sizes, all different shapes. With the big ones like this, I used to just light the end and burn it, but I found that it can sort of tend to break off and cinders can drop on your furniture and sort of burn holes in your lounge and things like that. And yes, I have done that. So now what I do is I get those big smudge sticks and then I break them up. I just sort of pull a few pieces off and I put it into a little bowl that I can then light that way. So just to give you an idea, I'll just light a couple, and it kind of saves on using more than you need as well. Okay, so I just do that. So what I would do is I would walk through my home, and in a circular motion, I'll just be walking through, allowing the sage smoke to go into all corners of the room, into the wardrobes, open all your cupboards and doors, and before you start, of course, open the windows, because we want the energy that's within there that we don't want to keep to have somewhere to go to. So it needs to be able to be released out through windows and doors. So make sure that everything's open and make your way around. So it doesn't really matter which end of the house you start with. I like to start at one end and make my way through. So I've got, as you can see behind me, I've got stairs here. So I would start upstairs generally and work my way down. There's a cupboard under the stairs behind me, that door right there. So I would open that and go in there and make sure it's all been smudged inside there. Under desks, I'm sitting at a very long desk here, and I would smudge under there. So do a thorough job, because energy gets stuck. Energy gets stuck in corners of your home. Energy can get stuck inside cupboards. If there's a lot of clutter, that can really be a space where energy can sort of accumulate. And so try to sort of declutter your home as well on a regular basis, just to keep the energy high. So I do that. It doesn't take very long at all. And as I'm doing it, in my mind, I'm saying that this smudge is going to release and let go of any low vibrational energy. So it's getting rid of any low vibrational energies in the home or any negative energy. So you can put your own spin on it, say it in whatever way you like, as long as you're setting the intention that you want to get rid of any low vibe energy within your home. So I do that, and then I would make my way from the upstairs down through every bedroom, bathroom, everywhere, every room in the house, kitchen, laundry, garage, don't forget the garage. And then I would end at the front door, and I would open the front door and just allow for anything. Oops, nearly knocked my microphone over. Allow for anything that is there that needs to go to just be allowed to leave through the front door. So that's all there is to it. But then you're left with basically a neutral blank canvas. So we want to lift the vibration. We want to raise the energy in there. And so there are so many different ways you can do that. So I actually make these, and you can make these yourself if you want to, or you can purchase them. It's basically filtered water or spring water, and in it there are essential oils and herbs and flowers. And so I just go around the house, and it's really easy just to spray that room spray around, and because it's all natural I can even spray it on myself. So I did mean to say as well, when I smudge the house, I then also smudge myself. So I'll just move it around again without burning myself, around my body all the way down to my feet, above my head, behind me, and I'll just, bring that, all of that smoke in, and that's just going to clear my energy in an easy way as well. So we've cleared it, we've brought some beautiful essential oils and sprays in. The other thing I do is I have crystals in my home everywhere. So apophyllite is a really high vibrational, beautiful crystal. You can see it sparkling there. So I'll have a piece of this, say in my lounge room or in a space where a lot of people are. It raises the vibration, and it's a very beautiful stone, and for me it's very much connected with the angelic realm. And so I'll have a piece of that. I'll also use a lot of amethyst in my home, because amethyst, again, it's a high vibrational crystal. It's very good for activating your intuition, your psychic abilities, and it's also very good at absorbing negative energy. So I always put a piece of this and rose quartz under my massage table for when I'm doing sessions, just to collect that energy. And I also have it throughout my home. I have it in my bedroom. I have it in my lounge room. I'll have some in my bathroom. So wherever you feel you might collect low vibe energies, or you just want to keep that space really in a nice uplifted feel, you can put that. I also use, so there are so many different crystals you can use for the same purpose, but always go with the ones that you feel most drawn to. So I love danbarite. I've shown you this one before, and here's a smaller piece of danbarite. So the size doesn't really matter too much, but it's just one that I just happen to really love. So again, that's another high vibrational crystal. It connects the mind and the heart together. So it's great for when you're manifesting and you're bringing those thoughts through and manifesting out through the heart. I also love Andara crystals, so I use those as well. And pink or green crystals are very much connected with love and with the heart chakra. So this is a green calcite, and this is one that I also have in my bedroom. I have the amethyst, and I don't have it here, but I have a pale blue celestite crystal. And so those are the three that I would have next to my bed. Now, in having said that, some people, if you're very sensitive to energy, or you're very sensitive to crystals, or you're just new with crystals and getting acquainted with crystals, it might not be the greatest idea to have a lot of crystals in your bedroom, because it can keep you awake at night. So if the energy is too much, it can disrupt your sleep. So having crystals in the bedroom isn't for everyone, but it's just a trial and error thing. So I would say just see how you go with that. And, you know, if you find you're waking up or you're feeling really restless, maybe take the crystals out and just gauge, you know, how you're feeling. The other crystal that I highly recommend for everybody, especially if you're just starting out, is clear quartz, because it's the master healer crystal and it raises your vibration, keeps your energy, the energy in the home, in an uplifted frequency, and it's really cheap to buy. And it's really easy to get. So even if you don't want to spend a lot of money on crystals, you can get that really, really cheaply. You can get tumble stones for, you know, a few dollars each. So really affordable. The other thing I like to bring in to raise the energy in the home are flowers and plants. So plants and flowers have a high vibration. So that really helps to, like, not only clear the air in the home, but helps to lift the energy. So depending on the plant or the flower, they too have their own, you know, magical properties that will all do something different. They all serve a specific purpose, just as a crystal does. So really research, you know, the ones that you want to bring into your home, or once again, go with your intuition and let that guide you to the plants that really want to come into your home and be a part of your experience. The other thing I do is I use sound in the home. So after I do my smudging, I might go around with either a crystal singing bowl or a Tibetan singing bowl, or my Koshi wind chime here. And music has frequency. It is frequency. So all sounds and tones create a specific effect and have an impact, just like everything else. So I think sound and music tend to be overlooked a little bit when it comes to clearing energy, and so really bringing those into your home as well can be really beneficial. I always use sound now in my healing sessions because it really adds another depth for clearing, for upliftment, for shifting energy, and for activation. So sound is really good. And if you don't have any musical instruments or healing instruments, you can just play music in your home. So classical music has a really high vibrational frequency. If you don't like classical music, you think it's a bit daggy or something, that's okay. You can play binaural beats. There are different frequencies that you can find on YouTube that you just have it playing in the background at home, even through your computer, and they all, once again, will create a different effect on your body and on the environment. So research that. Just trying to think what else I do. I definitely use Reiki symbols within my home. I clear the energy using energy healing. If you are attuned to Reiki, you can definitely do that. I put symbols around every corner of my home, on the ceiling. I put a huge symbol in the middle and imagine all the other Reiki symbols around the ceiling are all connecting in with that. And most of all, I use visualization. So I imagine the house in a really positive state. I imagine that the land that the house is built upon is really supportive and protective, and that the beings connected with that land watch over the home. I work with angel energy, and I ask that angels surround my home to protect everyone within the home, and to only allow in energies that are of the vibration of love and are only people who are serving the light. So keeping any negative energies away. So you can definitely set intentions like that. And then there are other things, like you can, there are old sort of remedies and things that people use, like putting a row of salt across the doorway, or hanging a rosemary bush above your doorway, using bay leaves. There's lots of different herbal things that you can do in terms of keeping the energy uplifted and your home protected. So I'll leave you with that for today, and I will see you next time. Bye.